Won't you come on over? We can party till the sun's down. Baby, let me buy you a drink while we're dancing a blink. I could go for some Queen Bee too. Bass is going boom boom. If you're looking for some crazy, I'll tell you everybody's standing in a line for the water slide. You can come on over. We can take the roller coaster. And you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide. Water slide. Surfing on a wave of good feelings. Well, it's just another Friday in paradise. So bring your A game, 'cause you know this party won't stop. We could never run out of time, sipping strawberry lime. You know I wanna share it with you. Bass is going boom boom. If you're looking for some crazy, I'll tell you everybody's standing in a line for the water slide. You can come on over. We can take the roller coaster. And you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide. Water slide. It's getting kinda crazy up in here. Got that DJ playing music everybody wants to hear, yeah. It's getting kinda crazy up in here. Everybody wants a ride in the water slide. 3, 4. If you're looking for some crazy, I'll tell you everybody's standing in a line for the water slide. You can come on over. We can take the roller coaster. And you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide. Water slide. Water slide. Yeah, it's a hot day. I'm hanging in the sunshine. You should hit me with the splash gun so I cool down. Won't you come on over? We can party till the sun's down. Baby, let me buy you a drink while we're dancing a blink. I could go for some Queen Bee too. Bass is going boom boom. If you're looking for some crazy, I'll tell you everybody's standing in a line for the water slide. You can come on over. We can take the roller coaster. And you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide. Water
Oh my god, it's Vic the Victim! And Kippu is here too! Wow!
Well, it's just another Friday in paradise. So bring your A game, 'cause you know this party won't stop. We could never run out of time, sipping strawberry lime. You know I wanna share it with you. Bass is going boom boom. If you're looking for some crazy, I'll tell you everybody's standing in a line for the water slide. You can come on over. We can take the roller coaster. And you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide. Water slide. to ride in the water slide. 3, 4. If you're looking for some crazy, I'll tell you everybody's standing in a line for the water slide. You can come on over, we can take the roller coaster. And you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide. Water slide. Yeah, it's a hot day. I'm hanging in the sunshine. You should hit me with the splash gun so I cool down. Won't you come on over? We can party till the sun's down. Baby, let me buy you a drink while we're dancing a blink. I could go for some Queen Bee too. Bass is going boom boom. If you're looking for some crazy,
All right, chatters. Okay, chatters, here we go. Woo! Hello, sweet chatters. My name is Nicotine, and this is the Nicotine Stream. And all of these beautiful people are members either to the Patreon or to the merch store. And every single one of these gorgeous, gorgeous people has subsidized your free entertainment. So thank you so much, patrons and merch store supporters. I can't do this stream without you. It's a huge, huge help. Chat, if you want to get your name on television, then all you got to do is head over to patreon.com/nicotine or merch.nicotine.com, and it could be yours for as little as $2. Again, huge, huge thank you, patrons and merch store supporters. And while you're at the merch store, there's merch. There's posters and stickers and t-shirts and hoodies and dog muzzle and all kinds of normal stuff. And today we're doing a charity event with exclamation point charity. It's here on the Nicotine Stream, spelled like this. Hello, Hayama. Hello, Victim. Hello, chatters. Hello, sweet chatters. It is I, Nicotine. We're gonna be playing a little bit of Critters today. We're gonna be playing Critters. Chatters, we're raising money for GLAAD. We're gonna talk a lot more about it earlier, a little bit later, but we're raising some money for GLAAD. Exclamation point charity is a great way to learn a little bit more about them. And for $25, you can get a little critter. You can get a little critter. All right, chatters, here we go. Oh, Campu, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Outstanding. Nicely done. Mwah. Nicely done. Here we go. Here on the Nicotine Stream. Ah, that's better. Hello, sweet chatters. Hi. Some of you may notice the new bar above the stream, which is the only new thing added to the stream today. the only new thing in the stream. Chatters, we're gonna be raising some money for charity. I want to give a big thanks to Logitech because we're gonna be working with Logitech today. to help support GLAAD. GLAAD is a organization, I'm sure all of you already know GLAAD. I'm sure all of you already know GLAAD, but for those of you who don't, we're going to talk about them a little bit. GLAAD's a really cool group. They were founded in the 80s. They do a ton of really cool work with media and advocacy, community engagement. Like, they're just a fantastic group. They've been around forever. I've raised money for them in the past, and they're great. So chatters, if you want to help out a really, really cool queer organization this Pride, and get yourself a little something in the, in return, boy, do I have a deal for you. Because today and today only, we'll be doing Critters for Charity again. It's the return of Critters for Charity, chatters. The return of Critters for Charity for $25 to charity. With the link that's pinned in chat, for $25, you can have your own critter. You have to say what you want, but you can have it. It can be yours. Awesome. All right, well, good job, chatters. We did it. We're here. Sorry that I wasn't live yesterday, sweet chatters. Sorry I wasn't live yesterday, sweet chatters. Welcome back. Enormous door slamming. Thank you so much for the sweet subscription. Outstanding. I love subs. And thank you again, Kipu, for your gifted sub earlier. Subs are great. Thank you so much. Delightful. Is there a special donate link? There is. It's pinned in chat. It's the one that's pinned in chat. GLAAD is a really cool group, and we've raised money for them in the past, before. This special link will take you to a different platform. It's Streamlabs' charity platform. Streamlabs has one, and that's where this link is going. So it's not a, it's a real link, you guys. It's just not Tiltify, that's all. I also wanted today to be a day this Pride Month where I can talk about trans stuff. So if you guys are curious, or if you have questions about trans related things, I'm happy to answer whatever questions you guys might have. Just put them in Twitch chat. Oh, and all of your guys' critters are going to be posted in the Discord after the stream. So just so you guys know. So yeah, that's what we've got going on today, sweet chatters. That's what we've got going on today. One thing I wanted to talk about a little bit was game companies, right? Games. I wanted to talk about games. I think there's a lot of different types of queer representation in games. And I had a question for all of you. I wanted to know what your favorite queer representation in a game is or was. Because for me, it was The Sims. It was The Sims. It was The Sims, the original The Sims. Because you could make a little avatar and a little character, and you could kind of just try out, try a little avatar on. It was great, actually, and I think that for a lot of people, games like that are like a core experience. They're like a very important, like, bedrock of queer representation. Being able to have the what am I trying to say? The escapism, I guess. I mean, it's not quite the right word. I guess the latitude to try something on for a little while is I think just the best way that a game can do queer representation. No direct link? That is the direct link. Is this not it? Let me just double check here. Yeah, this link takes you here, no? And then there's a little donate box right here. Oh, it doesn't let you click on that link in chat? No hyperlink. Oh, that's so strange. It shows up as a hyperlink for me. See? I wonder why that is. Maybe there's a short link we can get. Might be an iPhone thing. Okay. Yeah. Let me just double check really quick. Let's see if there's a way to do that. Kipu! I can has a fennec fox. Oh, of course. Of course you can. Of course you can. Kipu fennec. Okay, hang on 1 second. Let me just send a little message really quick and see if I can get you guys another link. Apparently it breaks on iPhones. Okay. All right, let's do it. Okay. Yeah, I've given a lot of interviews where people always ask me what my favorite queer game is, or what the foundational queer game for me was, and it's almost always I answer The Sims. It's just like a really, really foundational game for trying to find yourself. And as The Sims, like came out with, as they came out with more and more versions of The Sims, they all kind of got progressively better and better for that. Like in the modern Sims games, you can have your character choose like whether or not, have them choose whether or not they want to. You can choose whether or not you want to have your character like stand to pee or sit to pee or be able to get pregnant or get others pregnant, or they added top surgery scars, which was awesome. I don't know. I think The Sims is great. Let's see. Oh, this is a good one. Trying to find like a good. Trying to find like a good reference picture. I want one that's not like really. Like half of these are AI and it sucks. There we go. Here we go. Kipu. All right, let's get to work. Yeah, I think The Sims is like a really, really good queer game, but I also think there's a lot to be said for Oh, hang on. Oh, there we go. I think there's a lot to be said for CRPGs too. I think CRPGs are also a fantastic way to express like a queer identity. in kind of the same way that TTRPGs are, you know? I think a lot of people probably had a coming out moment. A lot of people probably had a coming out moment through like Baldur's Gate, you know? I think that stuff is probably way more common than people even know. Mass Effect BioWare games? Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that too, actually. And I think a big part of that is that they, at least in the first couple Mass Effect games, they treated it with a lot of a lot of gravity. Hayama, thank you so much for the sweet $30. Outstanding. Nicely done. Good job. Hayama, what do you want your little critter to be? You get to pick a little critter. What would you like? Yeah, the first few games for Mass Effect really had like a lot of gravity for their queer rep. And it was just it was revolutionary, right? A bear. Oh, okay, we can do a bear. We can do a bear. Let's see. Hayama bear. Just so I don't forget. TTRPGs help too. I found playing femme characters much more enjoyable. Yeah, I think that's a really common experience. It's one of the reasons. It's one of the reasons there's just so many queer people in TTRPGs. Because it's true, right? Like being able to try on an identity for a little while does help. Like so many people kind of come to the realization that, right, that there could be something, something. There could be something about themselves, right? Do a little. Nah. Perfect. Don't worry, mods. I got it. The little tong. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's do some color. Let's do a little bit of color. The little tong. Yeah, Mass Effect is a really good game for the first few Mass Effects. Really good game for that. One thing that I think people don't give enough credit to is the fact that Fallout 4, I think, really cemented the idea of romanceable NPCs who are player sexual rather than locked or gated behind a gender option, right? Because the NPCs that the romanceable NPCs in Fallout 4 are what they call player sexual, meaning as long as, as long as whatever gender your player character is, those NPCs are attracted to the player. And I think that doesn't get enough credit. I think I think when Fallout 4 did it, it became just like they normalized it in a way that I think is really important. Skyrim did that first. Oh, did Skyrim do it first? Well, whoever did it first, I think that's a fantastic addition. Fallout 4 is actually kind of notable for having polyamory. Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah, that too. Not really a fan of player sexual personally. Big stretch. Skyrim's marriage system is pretty lackluster. Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, it is also what, like a 14-year-old game or something? No, more than that, like a 15-year-old game. Can only marry one person in Skyrim? Well, I've never really played Skyrim without mods, so you guys have these opinions, but I've never really played vanilla, so. Kind of the same with Fallout 4, really. Bethesda games are just so much better with mods. They just live in your house and they'll cook for you precisely one meal a day. Oh, man. Okay. Well, I guess it's better than nothing, I guess. Fallout 4 is essentially just a sandbox for mods. I mean, all of the Bethesda games are kind of like that. And you know what? I think that's great, actually. One of my first like most core memories with video games was I talked about this on stream a lot lately, but StarCraft Brood War, which sounds really dumb, but StarCraft shipped with in the battle chest, it shipped with like a map maker, like a map editor, but it was so advanced you could make your own little campaign, where there was triggers and you could make a legit, campaign. And it was great, actually. It was so good. Two runs of Fallout 4, no mods to get the most of the achievements, and then went mod happy after that. Oh, yeah, the achievements. Yeah. 76 is notable for just allowing the player to transition anytime, including changing your name. That's cool. Yeah, good. That's a good little update. Yeah, nice. Good. I only played like the briefest, barest little bit of Fallout 76. It was fun. It was good. It was fun. I think I think the setup needs work. I think this setup needs a little work. A Fallout game where it's good and encouraged to nuke people. Where it's literally a game mechanic. My favorite stories about Fallout 76 were just all the times that people made up their own Fallout 76, because when it launched, there were like a bunch of launch problems with it, right? Like they just didn't have quests or something. So like a bunch of players just became quest givers. I love stuff like that. I think that's awesome. Skyrim lets you turn a hot werewolf badass into a into a trad wife. Oh no. Had my camp nuked one time and all I did was move the camp before the nuke landed. There was no NPCs at the start, if I remember right. So yeah, players had to do something. No interactable NPCs at launch. That's such a funny prank, dude. That's such a good joke. Do you think Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna do that? It just won't have any interactable NPCs at launch. Oh, it would be so funny. Bethesda, studio known for innovating in NPC logic, launching without any NPCs is chef kiss. Hello, sweet chatters. My name is Nicotine. Today we're raising money for charity. The charity is GLAAD. They're a really cool group. You should check them out. You can click on the link that's pinned in chat, or you can go to the link on Blue Sky. Maybe Blue Sky would work. They said it was because you were the first vault to open, so there wouldn't be any people that weren't players. Oh, so all the NPCs are vault dwellers? Okay, that's an interesting take on it. Okay, I can see it. The main story in Fallout 76 now has the moment where you go from talking to like one NPC to dealing with full factions as it switches from the original story to the new stuff. Wow. Cool. Is 76 playable? I know Enormous Door Slamming's been playing it lately. Little tong, little blep, blep. Yeah. 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 That looks pretty good. Let's do a little bit of cleanup. Blip. Awesome. So scary. So scary. Okay. Perfect. Perfection. Oops. I don't know why it defaults to not linking the sides together, but I wish it did. Can I do an eraser? There we go. Perfect. When I go to that link, your name doesn't pop up. Yeah, so the way that it's set up is that my name doesn't pop up on it. That is true. Yeah, that's right. So you won't see my name on here, but you will see this, and the alerts will come through. It just doesn't have my name on it. Oh, there's Hayama. Okay, we got Kippu. Look, it's Kippu. There's Kippu. Awesome. All right, let's get Hayama in here. Hayama needs a bear, so we got to get a bear. Bear. Bear, bear, bear. Here we go. Got it. Okay. Perfect. It's beautiful. Okay. Excellent. Yeah. 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 Big stretch. Okay, bear time. It's bear time, chatters. Oops, that's far too much. Hang on. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, this is great. Chef kiss. It's art. Hello, Fudge. Fudge, we're raising money for charity. Oh, Fudge saw a bear. Fudge, we're raising money for charity. This is Hayama. And there's Kippu. I'm sorry, Fudge. It just wasn't meant to be. But Fudge, for $25 to charity, you can get yourself a little critter. Shocked, appalled. Bare hands look like feet. Don't they, kinda? Don't bare hands look a little bit like feet? And then they have actual feet that don't look like feet at all. I don't know what the left hand is doing. Yeah, me neither. It's probably because I've had this motion tracker for the last like 6 years. How about I just turn it off? There we go. The left hand has a soul of its own. The right hand doesn't know what the left hand is doing. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, now we just gotta color it up. No, Hayama, thank you. Donations to charity are awesome. And I really, really appreciate it on behalf of GLAAD. Yeah, I actually, I don't actually, you know, I've actually had this motion tracker. It hasn't been 5 years. Oh my God, what was I thinking? I've had this motion tracker for the last, 11 years. I've had the motion tracker for 11 years because I used it in college. My a lot of people have like a final project for college. Mine was called a capstone project. My capstone was a video game. I made this game called Air Maestro, and it was a game where you put on a VR headset, which back then was the I got my school to buy me a Oculus development kit 2 because it was that old. So I had a DK2, like the first generation of VR headset, and I made a little game called Air Maestro, and the whole game was just you spawn into like an orchestra. There's a few instruments in front of you and a sheet music that just scrolls by, and a little bouncing ball, and you just follow the bouncing ball with your hands, and you can see your hands. Stoic, an angry beaver. Thank you, Stoic. Very sweet of you. Thank you, Stoic. Super, super cool. No, the motion tracker was just one of the OG Leap Motion ones. It's actually a Leap Motion development thing. It's not even like a commercial one. But I've had it for the last like 11 years. Yeah, that was my college project, Air Maestro. I built it out in Unreal. I gave my presentation. I let people try on the headset and play with it. It was the same year that Unreal Engine released for free. So I used Unreal, and it was my first experience using blueprints, which I have just found out are actually going away. They're not going to use blueprints for that anymore. Super disappointing. It was such a good feature. Blueprints are basically just like a way to code without coding. It's like a visual indicator of stuff. So you have like a little box. You plug in your parameters into this box, and then you can link the boxes together. So even though I didn't know C#, I could still code this game with these boxes. And like it still took quite a it was still quite a technical feat, because nobody had ever really done the stuff that I was doing before, so I was kind of floundering for information. And then I grew up into a streamer, and I still do all the stuff that that nobody's really done before, so I still have this problem. Yeah, I have full body tracking, but again, it's super old. It's like an old school HTC setup. So it doesn't last for very long, and it kind of drops out a lot. Which is funny, but it's also not super duper reliable. Okay, got that. And this. Just 2 more colors. Two more colors, baby. What kind of tablet? I'm using the absolute cheapest, wussiest, babyest Wacom that they sell. It's like I think I got it for $35, and it is tiny. It is like the size of, you know, those phones that fold out? It's about that size. Is it called a bamboo? Yeah, probably. When I do art for stream, I use a tablet. I have a tablet for stuff like this, but whenever I do like little diagrams or something for like live on stream, this is the little thing I use because it doesn't take up very much space on my desk. It also doesn't have a ton of the good features that I would really, really want out of something like this. Like it doesn't have like angle detection, so I have to use certain types of brushes that don't require it. It doesn't have very much, like it doesn't have a very, very good pressure sensitivity. Like it does have some pressure sensitivity, just not super duper good. It is wildly helpful though for just slapping together some diagrams for chatters while I'm live. Hello, sweet chatters. My name is Nicotine. Who's here? Hello, sweet chatters. Who's here? Hello, enormous door slamming. Hello, Icken Trunks. Hello, Porcelain. Hello, Vic the Victim. Hello, Duck. Today we're raising money for charity, chatters. Exclamation point charity. Get yourself a little critter for $25 to charity. This bear's looking a lot more like a koala. It's good. I love that. Love that, actually. Perfection. Okay, perfect. Perfection. Hayama. Like that, right? Yeah. Okay, good. Let's group these. Group, 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 group. Hayama. Perfection. Nailed it. Good. All right. Perfect. Put Hayama over here. What drawing app do I use? This is called Krita. It's an open source drawing app, and you don't have to pay for it or anything. I used to use Photoshop, but Photoshop, you know, they charge a lot of money, and you're not actually allowed to own it. You know, you just have to license it, which is pretty frustrating. So I moved to Krita, and actually, I love Krita. I feel like it's a lot easier than Photoshop in a lot of ways. So that's what I use. I use Krita here, and I also use Krita on my tablet, so I can share documents between them. Open source feels kind of nice. Yeah, I love open source stuff. All right, it's time for Stoic. Thank you again, Hayama. Affinity. Yeah, I have Affinity too. Affinity is mostly a photo manipulation app, which is great. I feel like the workflow for Krita for drawing is a little bit better. Like, you couldn't really edit photos in like a really, really good way with Krita, I don't think. But for drawing, it's great. Affinity, definitely way, way better for photos. And I think you can draw in Affinity. It's, I don't know, it's a little clunky. But I use Affinity too. Especially when I have to do text. Because the one thing Krita doesn't do super duper well is text. I feel like Affinity does text a little better. Let's see. Trying to find a good beeve. A rare beeve. I found a great one. Okay, this is perfect. Infinity's good for vectors too. Yeah, okay. That's good. Yeah, there's an open source thing for vectors people were trying to get me to use for a little while, but I couldn't get the hang of it. I don't even remember what it's called. Yeah, there it is. All right, great. Here you go, Stoic. Excellent. Chatters, if you have questions about trans stuff, I would love to hear them. It's Pride Month, so for today and today only, you guys get to ask questions about trans stuff. And also other days too. Just don't make it weird. Nair, thank you so much for $25 to charity. A European badger. Oh, okay. Badger. Mushroom. Thank you so much for the $25 to charity. Nicely done. Delightful. Let's see. Rename. Oh my god, let me rename it. I'll just double click. European Badger? Badger. European Badger. Okay, good. I'll do that. We're going to finish Stoic up first. Thank you again for your donation to charity. Wonderful. Nicely done. Thank you. Delightful. My friend is thinking about transitioning. What can I do to help them? That's a really good question. I think an easy way to just show your support for people is just let them know that, you know, you're not going anywhere, right? Just let them know you're not going anywhere. I know that a big fear of mine when I came out was that I would lose all my friends. And, you know, I think it does really help to just hear that, you know, still be friends. Once I mentioned using a badger as an image online, my mom nodded thoughtfully and pointed to the stripe of gray hair I've got and said, "Ah, that makes sense." Awesome. That's great. Hmm. There we go. Yeah, if they left, they're not real friends. Yeah. Also, though, I think it is pretty normal for people to make friends with people, you know, of the same gender, right? I think that's a pretty normal behavior. Like, it doesn't strike me uh as necessarily transphobic or anything, because, you know, people tend to gravitate towards each other. And I mean, it's one of the reasons, like, IRL, almost all of my friends IRL are trans people. The vast majority of the people I'm friends with in real life are trans people. It's just how it goes, you know? Stoic getting the shyest little beeve. Oh, me? Who, me? I've had this VTuber Zombie Adam since 2001. No, earlier. Since 2000, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. Hello, sweet chatters. Today we're raising money for charity! Exclamation point charity, if you would like to learn more. The organization is called GLAAD. They're really cool. I encourage you all to check them out if you haven't. I'm sure all of you know about GLAAD by now, but they're a really cool advocacy organization. They do a lot of media representation, advocacy, and all kinds of really cool stuff. You should check out their website. They're great. Wait, when did nicotine become a VTuber? Man, okay. I miss Doris. Where's Doris? Why am I here? Yeah, it is shamefully hot right now, but actually it's cooled down a little bit in Portland. It's finally cooling down a little bit. It's been miserably hot. Miserably hot. I sympathize too with a lot of Europeans who are going through a lot of crazy heat right now too. Ridiculous heat. Where's Doris? It's ridiculous what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, pretty crazy. Gotta know where the emote style came from. I used to have red hair. I used to dye my hair red. I had really long hair with like an ombre kind of look. I had to bleach it to get it that red though, and over time bleach just wrecks your hair, so I had to stop bleaching it. Yeah, the hottest summer of your life so far. That's right, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeesh. Yeah, I'm still building up the stream, Zombie Adam. I spent all day yesterday building up more stuff for the stream, and it's just gonna take a little while, sorry. I, I love the way this beaver's looking at the camera like, who, me? That's adorable. Pick the victim! I have a critter, but I can't think of who to be critterized just yet. Oh, you keep that critter in the bag then. You got a critter in the bag. Thank you so much for the $25 to charity, Vic the Victim. Super, super cool of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Delightful. Very, very cool. Chatter Sneaky E! A critter in the bag is worth two in the bush. That's right. Awesome. There we go. There we go. Perfection. Oh, hang on. Got a little outside the lines. Perfect. All right. Oh, hang on. Got to get your name in here. Perfect. Chatters, do you have a favorite queer game? I would love to hear about it. What do you like about your favorite queer game? A game that has some kind of queer representation in it. Stoic. There we go. Perfect. All right, it's time for Nair. A European badger, which is not the same as a other kind of badger. This is a kind of badger that uses the metric system. No badgering the witness. Okay, here we go. It also drives on the left side of the road. New Vegas is a central story beat of who you were no longer being who you are and having to find your place in the world and figure out how to be. Yeah. It also has the perks like Cherchez la Femme or the other one. Explicitly does let you have queer options. It's such a cute photo from the base. Yeah, it's great. I love this. Badger might get aggressive, but at least it'll offer you tea first. Yeah, at least this badger gets free healthcare. Kipu! A snack or a cobra? Ooh, okay, I can do that. Thank you so much, Nika E! Ooh, I missed the name though. I'm gonna put Kipu for right now, and then you let me know what name I should put on there. Cobra. Do you ever go on you ever go on snakes with hats? One of my favorite things on the internet is snakes with hats. I really enjoyed Neo Cab. It's not specifically a queer game, but the protagonist is in a queer relationship. I mainly enjoyed it for its artistic look, fashion, and music. Spouse goes by Mim. Oh, okay. I'll put Mim. M-I-M. Perfect. All right, there you go. Awesome. Thank you so much. Delightful. I'm so proud of chatters. Several queer characters in New Vegas? Yeah. Yeah, Cass, Christine, Veronica, Arcade. Yeah. Yeah, New Vegas is just a phenomenal example of good queer representation in a game. Excellent example of good queer rep. That might be a little too dark. There we go. I love badgers. Animals are so good, dude. I was watching oh my god, The Great Outdoors yesterday. A lot of good little raccoon scenes. A lot of good little raccoon representation. I get the criticism of player sexual games. I think both approaches have their place. On one hand, it's sometimes fantasy is just to date that person. On the other hand, it's also nice to have a fully realized character that is canonically queer, even if it means they're not interested in dating the player. Yeah, 100%. I feel very similarly too. I think the queer representation for something like Fallout New Vegas will always just be like inherently more handcrafted and like tailored and good than, you know, a game that is just where the characters are just player sexual, like in Fallout 4, right? But I think, and maybe this is just me being hopeful, but I think that it is possible to have a game where characters are player sexual and then also still have some really deep queer representation that way. Like if you were like, imagine for instance, like if Fallout 4, like if you had, you know, created a female character and then engaged in like a lot of the you know, the what would be queer relationships. Like it would be way cool if like those characters backstory, you know, changed a little bit, right? I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but and I think it would be better, but I do absolutely understand the appeal of a character's backstory being canonically that they are queer. It is important. It's vital even for normalization of queer stuff in media. I 100% get that. It's also weird that this person you met like last week did one favor for them and now they want to marry you. Well, yeah, that's just you know, that's just the writing. I think overall quest design is kind of taken a backseat to other things. Going to the grocery store one time, accidentally getting married. Yeah, the pizza bagels were on sale, so I got married about it. I love the little badger. That looks so good. Oh, awesome. Oops. It's so fluffy that the feet are in here. No, Nair, thank you. I adore that you guys wanted to help out a very cool charity like GLAAD today. Chatters, click on the link that's pinned in chat to learn a little bit more about GLAAD. They're a really cool advocacy group. They do a lot of really cool work for the queer community, so check them out. You can donate to GLAAD with the link that's pinned in chat. If you donate $25 or more, you get a little critter. You just got to tell me what you want. I need some mushroom. You know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Mushroom, mushroom. Amanita muscaria. There you go. Awesome. Group, group, group. Excellent. All right. Nice. Looking very good. New Vegas, you can have a few casual flings. The availability of those can be dependent on the other person's preferences, but some of them, like Sarah Weintraub, it's like you just give her a few vault suits. So she's not player sexual, she's vault suit sexual. Ah, it's awesome. Yeah, perfect. Sarah's my favorite New Vegas NPC. I don't think I remember Sarah Weintraub. New Vegas. Which one is this one again? Oh, the manager of the Vault 21 Hotel and shop. Oh, yeah. I remember. I remember her. Yeah. Talks about how much she loves vault suits. Wow. Yeah, that's great. Very good. Awesome. Love that. There's a Pokemon called Silly Cobra. That's not a joke. That's a real Pokemon. And every time I think of a cobra, I think of Silly Cobra. It's just a silly little cobra. So silly. Falling asunder. Can I be a small red panda? Of course you can. Let me get that up here. Falling asunder. Small red panda. Absolutely you can. Thank you so much for your donation to charity. Nicely done. Hi, Black Box King. Just trying to find a good cobra. Trying to find a good cobra. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, I got one. Here we go. This is it. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Oh, whoops. I went back and I watched this movie called Cloverfield. You guys know about Cloverfield? Just struck by how similar the mouth is to the Cloverfield monster. Never got around to watching Cloverfield? Yeah, they made a few Cloverfield movies, actually. I remember when Cloverfield came out, there was like that viral marketing campaign for it, and I lost my mind. I was like going through all of the websites and all the like all the fan stuff. They had a fake website for like that fake Japanese company that was like a toy company, but they were also doing other stuff. And oh my god, I was all in. Yeah, the ARG, I was all in. I'm a huge sucker for ARGs. I was in the Discord that solved the Sombra RMG when Sombra launched on Overwatch. Sombra ARG. It came out right when found footage was starting to lose steam. Yeah, it was good though. One thing that this Cobra needs is a hat. Oh, one thing. Hey, Kipu. I need an opinion from Mim. So Mim, if you're listening or watching, I need you to tell me what your favorite kind of hat is. Like a top hat or like a sombrero. Tell me what kind of hat you want, because your snake's getting a hat. I can't draw a snake and not put a hat on it. So a tiny beret, a fez. Snakes are spicy worms? No, snakes are awesome. Snake with human skin boots. I've had the pleasure of meeting lots of snakes. Little musketeer hat with a huge feather. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Posted in the Discord. Okay, let me see. Is it a fedora with a human skull? Awesome. I don't know if you'll be able to see the human skull from this angle, but I can absolutely do a fedora. And by absolutely do a fedora, I mean I will give it a shot. All All right, very good. Yeah. Yeah. Looking stellar. Ah, big stretch. Little musketeer hat. I actually have a hat blank. I'm trying to make a little musketeer hat. I don't know how to get it to stay though. I don't know how to get it to hold its shape. Was using Aquanet, but it's not quite strong enough for how big that hat needs to be. Musketeer cosplay would go great with your fencing gear. Yeah. Yeah, I fence rapier too, so. One of those starch sprays for pressing slacks would work. Oh, maybe. Oh, Sandrock. Here's a sentence I didn't think I was gonna say today. Draw me a cougar. Thank you so much, Sandrock. Delightful. Aw, Sandrock. Cougar. Thank you. Super sweet of you. Delightful. Nikki chatters. Thank you so much, Sandrock. Very, very cool. Okay. We need to do a little hat. We need to do a little hat. So it's hat time, baby. Hat time, baby. Yeah, perfect. Excellent. Hi, Husker. Let's see.
Welcome back.
Oh, Mingo, thank you so much for the subscription. That's super kind of you. Thank you. Delightful. I love subs. Thank you. Wonderful. Malaria. Perfect. Oops. Excuse me. Oh, my allergies are so bad, chatters. My allergies are so bad. I woke up and I rolled over and I rolled over onto a cat. They burrow into my bed while I'm sleeping. They know I'm allergic. I let them do it because they're really cute, but I really shouldn't. Oh, we might need a little bit more space. Hmm. Hayama. Oh, I know. Let's swap Hayama and Nair. There we go. Yeah, and then we can scooch Stoic over. A little further. Should we add some air filters and sleeping gas masks for you on Throne? No, I have an air filter. I wish it worked. Mingo! Thank you so much, Mingo! Oh my gosh. Thank you. Delightful. Mingo, you gotta tell me what you want. What kind of critter do you want? Do you want a Mingo? And Vic the Victim, you too. Have you tried allergy medicines? Yeah, I have. They're not good to take like long term. Benadryl has like a bunch of weird issues with it, and the other allergy medications just don't really work for me. You could try to fight her cats by going to bed dressed like a World War I trench fighter with a full gas mask. Oh, it feels like it sometimes, though. You want a Mingo? Okay, good. Mingo, Mingo. All right, now we're gonna do a small red panda. A small red panda. Oh, they kind of just look like ferrets. A red panda, or as I like to call it, a brown panda. Make me another loon, but this loon has its head in the water looking for fish. Okay, good. Vic, the victim, loon, hunting. Let's see. Trying to find a good one that's not. It's so hard to find one that's not slop. Hmm. Nika's such a talented artist. That's very sweet of you. That's very sweet of you, but what about this one? I don't think this one is slop. Okay, here we go. Cute. Adorable. Just little guys, just lazy little guys. They're just lazy little guys. My cats do this. My cats do this very same thing. It's so weird when a house cat does it. I've been trained. A lot of people say you can't train cats, but I've been training my cats, and it's working really well actually. They really didn't like having their nails trimmed, which they need to have their nails trimmed, and then I have to be the one to do it. So I've been training them to be okay with me holding them like this, but on their back, so that they know, nothing bad is going to happen. And actually, it's gone really well. Now they just come over to my lap and flop over on their backs like this. I've never met a cat that does that. It's such a weird behavior for a cat. I have the fattest ass groundhog that lives in my yard that lounges like this. Awesome. Yeah, love that. Love that. I really hope this is red, chatters. I'm colorblind, and for the longest time, I actually genuinely thought that redhead was vibes. I thought that was just vibes. I didn't realize that people who were called redheads actually have red hair. I thought I thought it was just a thing people say sometimes. Yeah, I thought redhead was just vibes. Turns out there are people who actually do have red hair. Porcelain's a redhead? Today I learned. Orange is a more modern concept than red. Is it actually? Is that true? Orange is the new red. Same with purple. Purple was just considered blue way back long ago. Huh. Well, today I learned. Pretty sure it's named after the fruit. Orange. Okay. Europeans got oranges and then started calling things orange. Yeah, I'm pretty colorblind. I've been pretty surprised by color stuff before. I remember I was I was working in a tech support a long time ago where I had to crimp a lot of Cat5 cable. And if you've ever done that before, you know that there's 4 braided pairs inside of a Cat5 cable, and they're all color coded. But some of them also have a design on them, a stripe on them. But it can be pretty challenging depending on who makes the cable to tell them apart. I was crimping cable and telling a client about that. And they told me that when they were in the military, the Navy used to really like colorblind people because colorblind people were better at spotting enemy ships, I guess. don't know how true it is. He was just trying to make me feel better, but I thought that was interesting. Crimping cable? Is that one of those? Is it a nerd entendre? No, I had to terminate Cat 5. You guys know the author John Steinbeck? I wired up his childhood home with Cat 5 cable. So if that network doesn't work, you have me to blame. Hey, crimping cable, I say as I'm currently splicing wires. Yeah, nice, good. See the mice and men guy? Yeah. Certainly is. East of Eden and all that stuff. Yeah, certainly is. I'll put the tree on another layer, maybe. Yeah, like that. Yeah, John Steinbeck is from Monterey. Well, not from Monterey, but lived in Monterey for a long time. Monterey Bay. A town called Salinas. Oops. Actually, yeah, that can go there. A little bit of shadow. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Group. Oops. Uh-oh. That's got to be a different color. Bam. Critter looks how I feel. Yeah. Same. All right. Perfection. Okay, who's next? Vic the victim is next. Let's see if I can find a good loon. See if I can find a good loon. Loon time. Loon time. Struggling. I'm struggling here. How do I find a good picture of a loon with its little kicky legs going up while it's hunting for stuff? Let me see. I know what I could do. Here. I'll have to get creative. Uh-oh, chatters. I'll have to be creative. Uh-oh, chatters. I'm gonna have to be creative. Uh-oh, chatters. I'm gonna have to be creative. No, Lucifer, I've had this for years. Okay. I think this is gonna be fine. I think it's gonna be fine. I think it's gonna be fine. Just, you know, just bear with me if it doesn't look perfect. Wait, no, it's gotta be a little deeper than that. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Now we gotta do the little loon design. It's not a loon until it has all these little stripes on it. This loon looks like it was printed on a dot matrix printer. Who printed my loon? Whoops. What DPI is my loon? Okay. Oh, that's nice, Lucifer. Love the sound of loons. Can you guys do the loon sound with your hands? I bet I can do it. Hang on. Yeah. Sometimes it works, baby. Was Nico loon this whole time? Okay, good. We're getting there. We're really getting there. I hope your arm feels better soon, Duck. Crazy Azaloon? Crazy Azaloon like a fox. The fops is Eepy. Sleepy jeeby little guy. I love that video. It's one of my favorite videos. Hello, chatters. Can you see me? Chatters. Can you see me? Looks like it might be stable again. Try and refresh, chat. Yeah, it looks like it might be stable again. Just try and refresh. Sorry, chat. I don't know why that happened. Refresh worked? Okay, good. Dang. Yeah, it looks like it wasn't my computer. It was just a network problem. I don't know. I don't know. Big loon. Yeah, big loon happened. Okay, here we go. Big loon. All right. I think I don't need to color source it anymore. I think I can just Dang, I wish there was a purple, right? Aren't loons kind of purple? Loons are purple, right? Yeah. That's loon. That's loon colored. We're good. I love birds, dude. One of my favorite activities is going fishing, but half of it is just so I can go look at all the cool birds. gotta do a little bit of design work here. Since there's so many little designs. Little dots. The loon is full of dots. Maybe another time, Duck. Anything is purple if you try hard enough and have spray paint. My god, it's full of loons. That's not how they look for fish, but it's funnier, so I approve. I couldn't find one, Vic the Victim. I have no idea what they look like when they look for fish. This was the closest I could come up with. Man. Scientifically inaccurate loon. Damn it. Downward facing duck. Yeah, there you go. Actually, this is a mirror image. It's coming out of the water with a fish. You just can't see it. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Thank you. My honor is preserved. Gotta do a little lake color. That actually looks looks pretty good, actually. I think I love it. Not bad, Nicotine. Not bad. Oh, how did you find that so quick, Porcelain? Yeah, that would have been the way to do it. If you want to see it, chatters, it's in the Discord. Nice. I love that. Oops, hang on. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Awesome. Group. Okay. Oh my god, VQ. Tree frog or pangolin streamer choice. Ooh, love that. Okay. Yeah, good deal. Hang on 1 second. I gotta... There we go. Just like so. Excellent. VQ. Visitor, okay? I think we could do a fun tree frog. Let's do a tree frog. That does sound like fun. Thank you so much for the donation to charity, Nika E. Delightful. Thank you. Super cool of you. Okay, we will actually have to make some changes here. Okay, hang on. What's the best way to do this? Let's see. Kipu. Stoic. Oops. Nair. I see, I wish it just automatically constrained the proportions. Let's see. Hayama, you're coming over here. Vic the victim. You're coming over here. Falling asunder. Coming over here. Hayama. Coming back over here. Little bit smaller. Little bit smaller. There we go. It looks so good. And Mim. You a little bit smaller. Whoop. No. Chatters. I think it dropped out again. Oh, god dang it. I think it's fine now. I think we're back. Yeah, I think we're back. I'm sorry, chat. I don't know why it's happening. It's not on my machine. I'd be able to see it. It's a network problem. I don't know, chat. I'm sorry. Sorry, little chatters. I'm sorry. You're doing a really good job watching the stream, though. Yeah, it works on my machine. Let's see. Cougar. Let's see. Cougar. Cougar. Struggling. Legitimately, it's actually so hard to find pictures of animals that aren't just slop. Like, so much AI slop has just flooded the internet that it's so hard to find, like, real photos. Okay, I think I'm reasonably certain this one is real. Oh, it's tiny. Oh, it's tiny. So small. There we go. All right, this one's for Sandrock. Okay, perfect. Art. Rar. God damn it, falling asunder. Okay, sure. Kitty. We're back in the early 2000s where web search engines were useless. Gonna have to start making web rings again. Yeah. Yeah. Big scary kitty. So scary. Its peats are so big it looks like it's wearing slippers. It kind of looks like it's standing up too on its hind legs from this angle. Blep. Okay. Time to do some painting. Let me show you how it's done, says I, a colorblind person. There was a very real threat of cougars where I grew up in California. There were cougar attacks pretty regularly, and I lived in a place that was known for having a lot of cougars. So my dad bought me a BB gun and just kind of let me go. Well, if these ads are to be believed, I am surrounded by them as well. In your area? We have them up here in New York, too. Everyone thinks we're some big city state, but we have cougars, wolves, coyote, at least 2 different types of bears. Yeah, New York State. Yeah, it gets wild pretty quickly up there. Way up yonder. Its little legs are so funny, dude. It's good. Good stuff. All cats are Jellicle cats? It would be very funny to see a production of Cats where all of the cats just keep trying to sing songs about being cats, but there's one cougar who just keeps trying to eat them all. That would be the best production of Cats. It's regular cats, but all of them are dressed up like cats except for the cougar, who's a real cougar. That would be awesome, actually. I've said it before many times, but I genuinely think like the best musical for a kid is absolutely Cats. I think it has a lot of value in like teaching kids about musical theater. Cats is good, actually. It's a good musical for kids because there's no plot. It's just a musical about grown adult people dressed up like cats singing songs about being cats, and that's adorable. Oh, I gotta do the blep. Gotta do a little blep. Hello, Harbor. Little kitty cat pobs. Censor the buttholes, though? Never. You got to see Bernadette Peters and Annie Get Your Gun on Broadway? Wow, that's awesome. Nice. Very cool. Love that. Adore Bernadette Peters. Oops. Big stretch. Group, 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 group. Transform. Transformation. It's under here. Still kind of learning this program. There we go. Way back in 2000 when we did our New York trip, it was the same day we went to that theme restaurant that was like a Mars colony, but it was more like Mars Attacks vibes. Great. Oops. Too thick. There we go. I love the little feet. It's so good. All right, who's next? Mingo. Mingo time. Mingo time. La 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 la. Flamingo. Rosa y negro. I'm looking for a good Mingo. Looking for a good Mingo and perpetually sad about the fact that there's so much slop. Because you don't need slop to make a Mingo look hilarious, you know? You don't need slop to make a Mingo look very funny, actually. Yeah, they're funny out of the box. Well, all of these are... all the pictures I can find of flamingos are slop, but you know what I can find that isn't slop? Are these guys. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, this one is perfect. Thank you. Delightful. Oh, God damn it. Hang on. Yes, perfect. There it is. Excellent. Yes! Oh, that looks great. Thank you, Porcelain. Very good. Very good, actually. The lawn mangoes always remind me of Nomeo and Juliet. I never saw Nomeo and Juliet. Oh, I love this. God, this might be my favorite one so far. Birds are the best, dude. basically Romeo and Juliet, but with garden gnomes, lawn flamingo, and Elton John soundtrack. Elton John did the music for that? For real? I had actually no idea that Sir Elton John did the music for Romeo and Juliet. Oh yeah, and they got weird feet. They're weird dinosaur toes. We should probably actually save. It's been a little while. To be fair, this Mingo really captures the energy I bring most of the time. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Michael Caine, James McAvoy, Emily Blunt, Ozzy Osbourne, Patrick Stewart, Dolly Parton. They're all in the Romeo and Juliet? No way, dude. That cast is crazy. Yeah, what on earth? God, this is such a good picture of a Mingo. God, I love this. Love this. Okay. Jim Cummings is in it too? Oh, he's in everything. Jim Cummings is great. He's like most of Skyrim, right? Sherlock Gnomes? Is that a thing? I love this Mingo. Look at. Delightful. Gnomeward Bound? Oh. It's Homeward Bound, but it's all gnomes. Oh, God. What happened to the troll movies? Remember the troll movies? What happened to those? People don't talk about those anymore. Where did they go? Weren't there like a bunch of them? Or am I actually thinking of the gnome ones? All quiet on the gnomern front. Jesus. Hate that. Hate that the most. Paris is gnoming. Party gnomesters. Being John Gnomovich. Milk, but instead of about Harvey Milk, it's about a gnome. Silence of the Gnomes. Troll 2 1990 is also notable for not having a single troll in it. Wait, they just didn't get the rights or something? What? Gnome country for old gnomes? That's great. One gnome after another. Gnome country for old men. God. Gnome country for old men. That is very good. Yeah, Noman Bates in Psycho. Yeah, very good. Good job. Children of Gnome. Spider-Man, turn off the gnome. Double Gnome 7. Wasn't there a movie that had that very similar premise, but it was about a bird? It was like a pigeon. It's like a pigeon spy movie. Reign of Gnomes, the Great Gnomesby. Will Smith was the pigeon? Really? Dang. The witch also turns people into vegetables because the goblins are inexplicably vegan. Wait, what? Project Gale know me. Troll 2 would be the greatest Suck Sunday. I haven't even... Am I not going to know what's going on because I didn't see Troll 1? Do I have to see the first one before I see the Squeakquel? Not a bit? Okay, well... Maybe I'll have to do that. Plan gnome from outer space. You won't know what's going on because Troll 2 is a fever dream, but also it has nothing to do with Troll 1. Okay, good. Gnomevember Sky? Oh, that's pretty good. Love that. I unironically love that movie. Dances with gnomes. Earth gnomes are easy. Oh, Christ. Awesome. God, I love this. Well done. Sweet Gnomevember. Gnomorowski's Holy Mountain. Oh. Yeah, it's a double feature with Gnomorowski's Dune. Something something Fitzcarraldo, but it's gnomes. No, no word found. Thank you, Mingo. Thank you for the donation to charity. Nicely done. Mingo, Mingo. It's Mingo. Mingo. Group. Mingo. Gentlemen prefer gnomes. Awesome. All right, last one. Visitor kit. Let's see if we can find a good tree frog. Saw a trailer for the live action Moana. It's basically a CGI movie with actual people instead of CGI, but everything else is the same. Wait, what? The CGI movie, but with actual people instead of CGI. What? But why though? Why? I didn't even know they were making another Moana. V for Gnome Data. Please, G for Gnome Data. Gnomeless in Seattle. Bat Gnome begins. Maybe Wikipedia can help me. Wikipedia, what is a tree frog? There we go. Perfection. Gnomepedia? Stop. Stop it. You have to see The Rock in a muscle suit? Oh, it's The Rock still? Okay, live action Moana. Maybe I can find a screenshot. Oh god. Oh god. Are these Is this is it the same girl who played Moana? Like 15 years ago? And they gave him a big wig? Yeah. Different girl? Oh no. I didn't realize they were doing this. I have been living in blissful ignorance. Does anybody here actually like the Disney live action stuff? I've never seen one that I was like, wow, cool, I'm so glad that this exists. You know? No, I think that's Stitch, Demon. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Nobody's even seen one? Dang. All I know is that didn't they make it like abundantly clear that Laffy in Beauty and the Beast is not gay or something? I remember them not handling something very well. Dr. Gnome Love? Yeah, Lilo, that's right. The original Moana was oh, I'm never gonna be able to pronounce her name. Oh, it's already gone. She didn't want to do the role because she wanted another Polynesian actress to take her place. That's really cool. Good. To make the big villains canonically gay in a head slop story. Yeah, I remember they did something. They tried to pull something like that with the live action Stitch movie too, where they cut entirely the cross-dressing scene. There's like a cross-dressing scene with like the alien, the little scientist alien. Oh, and like the big scientist alien. And I remember them cutting that from the movie and that being a big deal. They claim to have the several first gay characters in Disney movies because they fumbled hard. They are blink and you miss it are basically headcanon. Yeah, I remember. Oh my god, I remember when those damn new trilogy Star Wars movies came out. They were bragging. Disney was bragging that there was the first Disney on-screen kiss. And I remember being so pumped. I was like, "Oh, cool! It's definitely going to be one of the main characters. It's going to be like Poe and Finn, probably, because they built that up." No, no, not at all. It was two characters in the background. I actually missed it the first time. I had to go online and look for it because I missed it. In the background, yeah. It was so that they could cut it out of the Chinese release. Because the Chinese markets wouldn't buy it if there was gay stuff in it. Which is weird because Disney made Strange World, which has excellent LGBTQ and BIPOC portrayals. Yeah, I adore Strange World. I think it's great. I think there's some flaws to it. There's definitely some flaws, right? Like, I remember watching Strange World being thrilled at the premise, getting really into it, and then being like violently reminded that it's definitely a children's movie. Absolutely a kid's movie. But yeah, also Strange World had some other really cool stuff in it. Like, it's basically a pulp story, right? It's like a pulp adventure. And there's some pretty gnarly character deaths too. On screen, like gnarly character deaths. Disney also had no idea how to market it either, which is hilarious. I actually loved Strange World. Thought it was awesome. Yeah, Disney had no clue how to market that movie. Everybody said they purposely didn't do it because there was queer stuff in it. But I actually don't know if that's the case because genuinely, like, how do you market a movie like that? How do you market a movie like that? Asking for a friend. Tree frog. It's a frogie. It's a frogie. We did it. Hooray. Yeah, and there's dirigibles. Yeah, it's a pulp adventure story. It's awesome. Genuinely love Strange World and also completely understand how deeply unmarketable it is. Like, don't get me wrong, Disney absolutely could have done more to market it, but also it's not a shock to me that it didn't get very good marketing, because how do you market it, you know? It kind of felt like they didn't know how to market it when they were making it. Because you'll be watching this, like, really interesting pulp adventure story, and then the whole thing will just quit. It'll just cut out, and you'll be brought to face the cutesy cuddly single cell organism, I guess, pet that the kid has, or you know, you're dealing with like some very important intergenerational trauma, and then suddenly someone's having like a meltdown over a board game. You're like, oh yeah, this is a movie for children. I completely forgot. I remember you telling us about it, saying that someone dies and the other characters have to deal with it. By deal with it, if you mean that they die and get replaced immediately and no one mentions them again, yes, they deal with it. What, in Strange World? Well, I didn't want to spoil it, but yeah, their pilots die in like a gruesome way on screen. It's awesome. All right. There we go, chatters. There we go, chatters. Nicely done. Good work, everybody. Very, very proud. Well done, chatters. I want to give a very big thank you to GLAAD for having this huge fundraiser for Pride. And I want to give another thank you to Logitech for this creator spotlight. Very, very cool. Chatters, we are done with the charity stream, but you can find your critters in the Discord. And I want to give a very, very big thank you to everyone who donated to charity today. Nicely done. Thank you so much. Very cool of you. Good job, chatters. You did it. You did good job. Chatters do good job. Chatters do good job. Alrighty. Sweet little chatters. Okay, sweet tiny little chatters. Sweetest, smallest. Oh, let's do one more little roundup of who we got here. There's Hayama, Vic the oh, we could play better music for this. There we go. Hayama, Vic the Victim. There's Nair, Falling Asunder, Sandrock, Mingo, Visitor K. There's Mim, William Gibson's Nomermancer, Stoic, Kipu. Is Vic? No, Vic is a loon diving for fish. But apparently this isn't how gnomes, Jesus Christ. This isn't how loons do that, apparently. I guess. Anyway, big thank you, everybody. Very cool of you. All right, sweet, tiny little chatters. I want to give another thanks to everybody who donated to charity. Very cool of you. Very cool of you. I'm going to be back tomorrow for another big stream. Another great big honkin' stream. But in the meantime, sweet little chatters, my name is Nicotine, and this has been the Nicotine Stream. And before I go, I want you to know that no matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter what you've done, that I'm proud of you, that I'm so proud of you, and that if you ever feel sad or scared or lonely, you should know that at any given moment, there are thousands of people in this world who want nothing more than to be your friend, and all you have to do is find them. And in the meantime, you can hang out here with me, Nicotine, every day at twitch.tv/Nicotine, coming out on Blue Sky, coming out on YouTube or Discord, coming out everywhere at nicotine.com, where you can find all of my links in one easy little place. I couldn't make it easier. It's just nicotine.com. It's so easy. Chat, there's tons of ways to support the stream. There's bits and subscriptions and donations. All that stuff is really, really important. So thank you so much, chatters, for doing those things. But there are other ways too, chat. Free ways even. Like clipping the stream or following the stream or just being a good chatter. One of the best ways to support any content creator who has one of these things is a monthly recurring membership, either to the Patreon or to the merch store. And every single one of these beautiful people, whose names are scrolling by on the screen as we speak, have done just that. These gorgeous folks have subsidized your free entertainment. So thank you so much, patrons and merch store supporters. I can't do this stream without you. It's a huge, huge help. Chat, if you want to get your name on television, head over to patreon.com/nicotine or merch.nicotine.com, and it could be yours for as little as $2. Again, huge, huge thank you, patrons and merch store supporters. Chat, I know the world's a big, scary place full of lots of anxiety and dread, especially right now, especially if you're queer in some way or trans. But I want you to know that whether you've been around for a very long time or you're just figuring some stuff out about yourself, like gender stuff, or whether you're trans like me, I want you to know that it's going to be okay. That we're all in this together, sweet chatters. Remember, no gods, no masters. Your boss is not your friend. Have a wonderful night, Harbor. Good night, Mingo. Good night, Enormous Door Slamming. Good night, Sir Demon. Good night, Porcelain. Good night, Falling Asunder. Good night, Vic the Victim. Good night, Hayama. Good night, Nair. Good night, Stoic. Good night, Kipu. Good night, Mim. Good night, Sandrock. Good night, Mingo. Good night, Visitor. Good night, everybody. I'll see you all again so very, very soon, sweet chatters. Tomorrow and every day here at the Nicotine Stream. Woo.
You'll never get away with this, Nicotine.
Just wait until I figure out what a loon looks like, Batman.